Okay, so what we're relying on is we're relying on using this rule, okay? And just as we had with a plus b squared, we squared the first number, we squared the last number, we added 2 and then times it by both numbers, okay? We do the same, what's the only difference here? The minus sign, okay? The only difference here comes into there, alright? So that's a minus, that was a plus, alright? But this remains a plus, okay? Because what that's doing is minus b times minus b, and we know that a minus times a minus is a positive, and that's why it comes in there. So I think the best thing to do, Ellen, would be to remember this, that a take b equals a squared, take 2ab plus b squared. If you've got that in your head, this becomes a lot easier. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to follow this with these numbers now. Instead of a and b, or negative b, we've got 3 and negative x. Okay, so we are squaring the first number, yeah? And we know that if we close our eyes, it's basically, we should be able to see it as negative 2ab, negative 2 times 3 times negative x, yep. And then in our head it is plus b, so on this occasion it's plus that. Probably plus that there, okay. 3 squared is 9, 2 times 3, and a negative makes a positive, and then a negative and a negative all squared makes a positive x squared. Okay, so it's just working through that process. If we went to here, let's see if we've got it right. This is a good way of checking, isn't it? Use foil. Do you use foil or the arrows? Foil. First, outers, inners, last. Okay, what do you see at the moment?
3x minus 3x
Is minus 6x. And that's not what we've got here, is it? So what might have we have done? What probably have we done as a problem here? I think when we took the b down, we made it as negative b, and they're saying in our formula, take just the b down. The negative takes care of everything else. So this is just trying to work with a formula, okay? So the mistake we made here is to say, all we do, and we'll do one more, Ellen, all we do is take down the b, so it's a, the b, but we times it by negative 2. Alright, so we're going to do another one, as I said. That, therefore, becomes take 6x plus x squared, because we know that doing it the long way, that's what the answer would have come out as. Everything else was fine. Okay, you might even not worry about this, because that remains the same as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Squaring x, and we add x squared. So let's try another one, and a little bit more of a difficult one. Alright? You can call one out to me. Maybe k?
Yeah.
9 take 2x, all squared. 9 take 2x, all squared. Okay, talk me through how I'd go about this.
9 squared.
Yes, 9 squared.
And then take times minus 2. 9.
9.
And minus 2x.
I reckon it's what we learnt there. It's going to have to be times 2x. It's just to grab that number. Okay, times 2x. Yep.
And then
plus that. Yeah? Alright. 9 nines are 81. Negative 2 times 9. What is that? Negative minus 18. Minus 18 times 2. Yes. Yes. X plus 4x squared, because we haven't squared the unknown yet. When we know it, we'll be able to, but we haven't squared it yet. We reckon it's that. 81 take 36x plus 4x squared. Shall we check it? It'd be good to, wouldn't it? Just till we get our confidence. We reckon we solved the issue. We reckon we solved the issue around here. Let's see if we did. We'll do it up here. 9 take 2x. 9 take 2x, yeah? FOIL says first, 9 nines are 81. First outers is take 18x. Inners is take 18x. Last is plus 2 2's are 4. X times x is x squared. Gives us 81. Take 36x plus 4x squared. And that's exactly what we got. We know we got it wrong. Okay, so what we've done there is we've tried to use this equation. We know that there was a way of checking it. We did that. We worked out that we made a couple of little errors there. That's fine. And then we've worked back through this one, checked it again. You should probably have your confidence now that all you're doing is you're just grabbing that number and you're just grabbing that number and you're going from there. Alright? Okay, so what substituting means is basically where you had an unknown, you now have a known. Yeah? So in all of these questions, we didn't know what this was, we didn't know what this was. And when we look back at these questions, we don't know what these are until we're told. And then we're told they're these. We're told that they're those values. Okay? So A, we are told, is negative 3. And everything else comes down to be the same. And B, we are told, is negative 2. And there is a times in here, isn't there? There's a times in there. And so what you do is you work your way through and you say, well, would I work from left to right, or would I need to do BEDMAS first? Well, I'll probably need to do BEDMAS first. So BEDMAS is negative 3 times negative 2. Would you agree? Sorry, what's negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. Negative 3 plus 6. So your solution comes out to be 3. So what you're trying to achieve